Hi boys and girls, I'm sorry that these videos are becoming so complicated to load. Hopefully this one's going to work. Okay, so to start off our compare and contrast essay, grab your Venn diagram. That is the worksheet that said book versus the movie. And we filled in the circles. Remember, we said what was similar between the two and then how the two were different. Okay, once you have that, click your waffle, which is these three buttons. We're going to go to Docs. Actually, better yet, I have posted an assignment in classwork, our compare and contrast essay. Okay, you know what? That's not working out. Okay, back to the waffle we go. Docs, blank document. Okay, and I want you to title, first initial, last name, compare and contrast essay. Okay, and then on the left-hand side, your name, the block, and the date. Oopsies. Okay, and then center for the title. So my title is going to be The Watsons Go to Birmingham Book versus Film or Movie, however you want to say it. Okay, go back to write a line. Okay, up here, line spacing. Click on that and go to double. Da-da-da-da. And tap. Okay, so my first paragraph is going to be my introduction. And all I'm doing is introducing what I am going to compare. So I'm going to explain that in language arts, we read and watched the film for The Watsons Go to Birmingham. The book and the film have many similarities. However, they are also quite different. So then I want to state an opinion that I have about either the book or the movie, okay? So maybe I'll say, The Watsons Go to Birmingham is an incredibly funny and real story about a family in Flint, Michigan in 1963. The book offers more insight and understanding to the family than the film does. However, they each have their own strong points. Okay, I'm just drafting right now. These are just ideas that are flying into my brain, so I'm writing them down because I can always go back and change something if I don't like them. The other thing is make sure you're not copying everything that I'm writing because that's plagiarism, right? You're stealing my idea. So make sure you introduce this topic in your own words, okay? And remember to use your Venn diagram. So I have mine out. It's the two circles that say the book, both, and the movie. So this paragraph, I want to talk about what is similar. So I would look in the center that I wrote about all the things that are similar that are both in the book and in the movie. So in the book and the movie, the Watsons go to Birmingham. Whoopsies, what did I push? There are many similarities. Some of the similarities include And this is where I would start listing off some of the things that happened in both the book and the movie. Maybe I want to describe a specific scene that I remember from the book and the movie. Maybe I want to talk about Byron and his behavior, how that's similar in the book and the movie, or how Kenny goes to Collier's Landing. It's probably easier for you if you do it in order. If you remember kind of the order of the book, the Collier's Landing didn't happen until more towards the end, whereas the burning of the toilet paper where he was dropping it into the toilet and the head shaving and him dying and straightening his hair, that happened earlier on. So maybe I want to mention those first just for structure and flow. So some of the similarities include the burning of the toilet paper and dropping the oopsies. And Mama getting upset with Byron. Byron cutting, dyeing, and straightening his hair. And Mama and Dad deciding that Byron must stay with Grandma Sands for the summer. Okay, those are some similarities. And if you want to describe them in more detail, I encourage you to. I just want to show you what it's like to draft a compare and contrast essay. So you'll notice in this entire section right here, I'm just talking about similarities. So my next paragraph, I'm going to talk about how they're both different. And again, I'm going to refer back to my Venn diagram because Boys and Girls Set has all of the answers for us. And we had a ton of differences that we can list. We noticed a ton of differences when we watched the movie. And we shared out. I wrote a bunch on the board and you all wrote them down. So I know that you all have a lot of great information. And I understand it's just difficult getting those ideas onto paper. And that's why I want to make sure that we're starting to draft and just write down some ideas. It does not need to be perfect right now. Eventually, I'm going to have you attach this to Google Classroom so I can go into the essay and help you out and offer you edits to help you. I don't want you to be nervous. We're going to take this one step at a time and it's going to be okay. All right, post any questions that you may have. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow so you guys can ask your questions in real time, but I will post information about that as I receive it, okay?